Hello everybody, welcome back to— wow, that was really slow. Is there a slowdown there? Welcome back to Slowdown on Donkey Kong 64. I'm in the production room with Donkey Kong because all I have to do left in Frantic Factory is just get to Donkey Kong's Kasplat and turn in all the blueprints at Snide's HQ, and then we'll fight the boss and not fall. Wonderful start. Yes, I had to actually switch to Tiny Kong to make those jumps. DK just wasn't cutting it for me. Maybe I don't know what it is about Tiny Kong that makes it so comfortable for her to platform, but it just is. So let's not fall. Pray to God I do not fall now. The thing is, I don't know exactly where I need to go. I think up. Crap. To be honest, I don't know if I want to go up or... because I know it's like the Kasplat's right by where Lanky's banana was. Yes, yeah, it's right over there. So I do have to make this. Oh my god, if I fall here, I'm gonna fucking scream. Okay. And now what you have to do is just use your coconut shooter. Shoot him down, and eventually he will die and yield his blueprint. Eventually. Just rapid fire. Okay, let's just not fall for the love of God. Okay. Whew! Thank God that's over. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit the world. I think that's just the easiest way to get back to the entrance, because close to the entrance is where Snide's HQ is. So I'm just gonna exit and re-enter. Ah, that took way too long. Getting up those stupid elevators was just the worst thing ever. And I can't believe how many times I fell there. But anyway, yeah, this is a weird start to this episode, because I've barely even said anything, and I've already spent like 5 minutes just trying to climb up that. Here we go, Snide's HQ. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the animation, because like for, you know, every time you do this, for like each world there's like a new animation that he goes through, like, you know, with all the gadgets and stuff to activate the oh, I have 2 blueprints. Oh, shit. This is from Angry Aztec. Crap. Yeah, I forgot about the blueprints from Angry Aztec. Yeah, whenever you come in, you know, with the Kong that has collected a blueprint in a previous world, that blueprint will actually count for gold bananas. So yeah, we are actually getting gold bananas from Angry Aztec here, and I believe we have the blueprints for everybody, but of course Chunky, who hasn't been there yet. So okay, yeah, but there's your animation. So I'll be back once we have all 5 Kongs. And now our gold banana count is going to take a significant leap. Look at that, we're at 57 now. And in case you kind of need to be filled in on how many we actually got there, we got 2 for Donkey Diddy and Lanky, all from Frantic Factory and Angry Aztec each. Tiny actually got 3 because she also had her overworld banana go along with Angry Aztec and Frantic Factory, and then Chunky just got Frantic Factory, of course, because we haven't used him anywhere else. And yeah, now we're done with Frantic Factory. All we need to do is find the Trophy Scarf, which I know exactly where to find one. These guys have been pissing me off. You know, all the off-screen failing that I've been doing. I'm ready to be done with these mechanical guys. But yeah, now we just have to go over and find a Trophy Scarf and fight the boss, and be done with this place for good. Because, yeah, believe it or not, this will be our first time we've actually 100%ed a world so far, because of course we didn't have all 5 Kongs for the previous 2 worlds. So yeah, it feels pretty good to be like completely done with something. So this needs 200 bananas, so... and the Kong we'll be using on this boss will be Tiny Kong, so I'll finish feeding the bananas with her, or 125 now. So how many gold bananas was it that we got Snide? We got 6 from Donkey, Diddy, and Blanky, 3 from Tiny, that's 9, 10 gold bananas in total, just from, Snide's HQ, just from Blueprint. So, you know, if you're following along with this and it seems like I'm going at a slow pace, you know, don't worry, eventually once we finish the world with a bunch of blueprints to turn in, the gold banana count will just jump up. And that's always a good feeling. So we see 32 or 35 more, so Tiny should be able to cover the rest of this. And we're gonna take on what is probably my, or not probably, definitely my favorite boss in the game, and I think a lot of people can probably agree with me. This is probably the most, well, it just seems like to me this is the boss that people seem to like the most, but he's also pretty challenging. But, you know, it's a pretty fun challenge. And I'm excited to take this one on. As much as I may kind of criticize this game for its boss designs, this is an example of a good boss design. I really like this one, and I'm excited to fight it. So let's go on in here. We have one platform flashing here. You can see white and blue, so those colors will definitely come into play here. Meet Mad Jack, the boss of Frantic Factory. Many seem to also consider him to be the hardest boss in the game. I don't think so. He'll just jump from platform to platform. Eventually he'll actually start following you. I mean, obviously he's following me right now, but sometimes he'll kind of go in different directions and kind of trick you. I always like to move in a circle. No matter what, I always like to move in a circle. You have to be really quick though. Now when he springs up like this, there'll be 2 blue switches. I didn't realize that was a border. You kind of have to pay attention to. Yeah, shit. Okay, what is this? This is 4x4. I'm trying to see the dimensions here. Yes, it's 4x4. Now, a good piece of advice that if he see, look, he switched directions there. It seems like you're going too slow, I would say to actually go back to the platform you just jumped from. Like, I'm gonna do it right here. Actually, ooh, that was close. This is why I like this, but yeah, you can see in the distance there are 2 blue switches. One will be on a blue platform, and the other will be on a white one. You want to hit the one that's on the same color that he is on. He's on a white one right now, so I want to hit the white switch. That'd be really quick with your ground pounding too. He throws those fireballs pretty quickly. And that's how you hurt him. And it will get harder and harder as it goes. This is why I really like this boss, is that it changes as it goes. It's a huge step up from the really just pathetic first 2 bosses we fought. That didn't change at all as we went. But this one, this is a damn good boss fight. I will give Rare credit for this. In fact, it almost makes up for the crappy boss fights in the rest of the game. So yeah, and also the music here. I mean, as I mentioned before, I really love how the boss music in each world, you know, it's kind of like a adrenaline pumping version of the main theme. Love it. This is probably my favorite boss theme in the game too. In fact, as I mentioned earlier, I think Frantic Factory is probably my favorite music theme in the game. And I love this version. Oh, and I fell? What the hell was that about? Yeah, but falling isn't that big of a deal, though. You just kind of get brought up right here. Well, I think it does reset the cycle, though, of jumping around, so maybe it is kind of a bad thing to fall, just because you're wasting time. Yeah, see, he moves quicker, too, it seems like. And when he's moving so quickly, I think it's good just to jump back and forth. I think, you know, to tell you the truth, I think that's probably the best way to go about this. Earlier I was saying go around in a circle, but now, you come to think of it, oh shit, yeah, sometimes it can be kind of scary whenever he comes up and you don't expect him to. Oh man. I can see the switch on white from far away. Yeah, I mean, from what I remember, you get plenty of time to actually land a hit on it. I mean, if you do wait too long, he will eventually stop throwing stuff at you and start jumping at you again. Okay, just kind of hang tight, wait to see where it's going to go. And, you know, from what I've experienced with this, he does have a bit of an AI on him, too. And there's sometimes he'll actually jump up and jump on the same block. I remember seeing him do that before. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, if he hits you, you're pretty much gonna fall. Okay, so it looks like he's... Yeah, see right there, he just jumped on the same one twice. To kind of trick me. Well, I mean, it wasn't really the best time to do it because, you know, I was about to fall off the platform. And another white one. And this isn't a simple 3-hit boss. I think it's actually 4 hits. This is the last hit, but you see here, he turns invisible. Now you can still kind of see him. You can see his sparks kind of following him. That's where you know where he is. But just keep moving. That's really all I gotta say here. And he's really fast here too. It can be kind of nerve-wracking doing jumps like that, where you're jumping back to the platform you're just on. Oh Jesus! This really is adrenaline pumping. I'm liking this. And now I have a ring in my ear. I don't like that. Don't you hate when that happens whenever you're in the middle of something like this? And you have ringing in your ears? Oh my god. Stop ringing! Oh, where is he? Oh shit. Damn it. See, that's the hardest part about the invisible segment. It's hard to tell when he actually pops out. So that's the hardest part, actually. Well, not the hardest part, because it's still hard to avoid him. But still, that's what I hate. That's just, it just bugs me. You can never tell when he actually jumps out. In fact, you kind of, to tell you the truth, you kind of need to listen, so I'm gonna stop talking now, because I do need to kind of listen for him to quack at me. Oh wow, this is quick. Okay, he's out, he's on a white. Thanks. Oh, just some. Oh god, he has a laser thing too. I forgot about that. He'll shoot that laser out, and that can be pretty damaging. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. I'm sorry. I'm obviously I got hit there. That sucked, but and this is what I like about this boss. It's actually really well designed. It has AI. It has really good AI, and because it predicted where I was gonna go there. God, I'm not even mad about that. That was cool. I'm gonna have to. Like, I love it when games have good AI, because it just changes things up a whole lot more. Because it can get a little bit too. Oh god, I'm falling off these platforms pretty quickly. But yeah, it can get a little bit too easy to predict like an enemy's pattern, and just like once you get used to it, it's just like it's not that. That's pretty easy. Oh, here we go. That should be it. But yeah, like once you get used to a pattern, then it just becomes a cakewalk, and it kind of gets boring to play. But when it has AI and they actually predict what you're going to do, it makes it really fun because it's always different every time, and it keeps you on your toes. I love when games do that, and I kind of like this. Like those are the type of games that I love to play. Which is why I like, Skyward Sword a bunch, because it has pretty good AI in it. But anyway, that was pretty exciting. And now Frantic Factory is done. We have our third key, 4K Lumsy. And I'm gonna try to be quick with how I make my way over there, because we are running pretty high on time. So, I will quickly make my way down to Kalum's cage and end the episode with that. But yeah, that's it for Frantic Factory. I personally love that world. After doing that, I can almost say that probably is my favorite world in the game now that I think about it. Because, I like the platforming in the production room, and even though I had a lot of trouble with it, but, you know, it has a lot of fun missions to do, and it has a extremely fun boss. So it's kind of sad to see it go, but I'm ready to move on to the next world, which I will go to right away. I mean, I guess now they do have all 5 Kongs, and as you see there, once you put the lock into Calem's cage, he's not gonna do anything because he already opened 2 worlds for us beforehand once we brought in the key from Angry Aztec there. So yeah, so nothing is open there. But, I'm gonna switch to Lanky just because he has bananas at the beginning of the next world. But anyway, yeah, even though I have all 5 Kongs right now, and I could go back to Jungle Japes and Angry Aztec to finish things up, I'm kind of gonna go do those between, later worlds. Like, I think I'll finish up with Jungle Japes after this world that I'm about to enter, after World 4, and then I'll finish up Angry Aztec after World 5. Like, I'll do World 5 between finishing Jungle Japes and Angry Aztec. So those will be pretty spread out. That's kind of what I intend to do. But anyway, we can see a bunch of water here. It's kind of expected because the entrance is underwater. So you can probably guess what type of place we're going to be entering, or type of world. It's going to be a water world. Sounds like fun, right? So we will be entering that. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to get the cutscene started with the next episode, so let's just quickly get this guy to 30 bananas. I don't know what else he can really do here, but I don't care. So, let's go on in. This has been Mike1217, and I will see you in the next episode where we start up World 4.